The way you drill sucks. I'm Michael Loyd and I'm a top 15 pickleball player in the world. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to set up your drill sessions so that you can improve as quickly and effectively as possible, and so they don't suck. First, we're going to talk about what not to do. I see way too many players come to their drill sessions, hit a few dinks around, and then look at their partner and say, well, what do you want to work on today? This brings up my first tip. Make a plan before you even show up to the courts. I like to come up with 3 key areas of focus so that I strike that perfect balance from being productive but not overwhelming myself. It's impossible to work on a million things at once. Today, me and my partner are going to be working on aggressive dinking from the right side, resets from the midcourt, and hitting a 3rd shot drive and a 5th shot drop. Next, I like to pick 2 drills within each focus. I like my first drill to be more rhythm-based so that I can get lots of reps. My second drill will be a competitive game to emulate a match-like scenario. For practicing right-side aggressive dinks, I'm going to be working on my forehand topspin dink while my partner hits me a cooperative safe shot so that I can get lots of reps. I'm going to do this for about 5 minutes or so, and then I'll swap roles with my partner so that he can get reps as well. For our second drill, we're going to be playing a game to 7, where each of us is trying to dink aggressively to one another, trying to inevitably earn a pop-up out of the air. Tough. Moving on to midcourt resets, we're going to have one player up at the kitchen line while the other player working on the resets is in the midcourt. The player up at the kitchen line is going to be aggressively hitting balls back to the player in transition. The player in the midcourt just has to hit 50 total resets. It doesn't have to be in a row, they just have to get to the total eventually. After you've hit 50, make sure to swap roles with your partner. For our game, we're going to be doing race to 50. Just like the last drill, we'll start with one player up at the kitchen line and the other in the midcourt. To start each rally, we'll have the kitchen player feeding to the person in the midcourt, at which they start playing the point out from there. After the feed, the point is completely live. The player at the midcourt is trying to get as many balls in a row to get them closer to their total of 50. His partner at the net is trying to make him miss. If the net player misses, this will add 1 to his opponent's total. If the player in the midcourt misses, he will move up to the net and the players will swap roles. Remember, you're only keeping track of your total at the midcourt. Nothing counts at the net. This game will be played out half court. Game on. $48, $49, $50. I'm sick, he sucks. Lastly, we will be working on the 3rd shot drive, 5th shot drop combo. Remember, this first drill is for rhythm. We're going to have one player at the baseline and the other at the net. The player at the baseline will be alternating between drives and drops, while the player at the net is cooperatively volleying back towards them. We'll do this drill for time, and then we'll switch roles so that both players can get to practice. To end, we're going to finish with our last game of the day. We're going to do this 7-11 format with a friendly feed from the net player back to the player at the baseline. The baseline player will then hit a drive-drop combo, and then the point is completely live. Since the player at the baseline has the disadvantage, they only have to get to 7 points before their opponent at the net gets to 11.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
After the game is complete, you swap roles and start again. This is how I and other top pros set up our drilling session. If you made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe so you can see more, and comment below if you have any specific videos that you want to see. God bless and have a good one.